U.S. Democrats are keeping up the pressure on Attorney General William Barr, demanding he now testify before the House Judiciary Committee. That's after he was grilled in the U.S. Senate over his handling of the Mueller report. Barr says he'll skip the hearing on Thursday, with the chair of the Judiciary Committee alleging the Attorney General is terrified.
I understand why he wants to avoid that kind of scrutiny. He is terrified. He is terrified of having to face a skilled attorney.
Back in March, Barr released a 4-page summary of the report, which stated there'd been no collusion between Donald Trump and Russia. As for obstruction of justice, Barr said that the special counsel had failed to reach a conclusion on the matter. During his Senate grilling, the Attorney General claimed Robert Mueller didn't think he'd misrepresented the special counsel's report, though some of the senators questioning him didn't buy that.
It's very clear with me that he was not suggesting that we had misrepresented his report.
I feel your answer was purposely misleading, and I think others do too.
Now the American people know that you are no different from Rudy Giuliani or Kellyanne Conway or any of the other people who sacrificed their once decent reputation for the grifter and liar who sits in the Oval Office. Being Attorney General of the United States is a sacred trust. You have betrayed that trust. America deserves better. You should resign.
The Democratic Party is on the warpath, and all who stand between them and their goal of ousting Donald Trump have a target on their forehead. Either join with them or step down.
This Attorney General lacks all credibility.
Did he resign? Should he resign?
Yes.
He should step down.
Barr should resign. And if he does not resign, he should be facing impeachment proceedings also.
He does need to resign.
Step up William Barr. He's the next target in between the Democrats and their goal of impeaching Donald Trump. Why? Well, he released the Bob Mueller report showing no collusion with Russia.
The special counsel found no collusion by any Americans in IRA's illegal activities.
Testifying before the Senate, Barr was forced to answer questions about misleading the public and standing in the way. And the Democrats picked up on one key phrase in Bob Mueller's letter, that being public confusion about key aspects of the investigation. The Democrats thought they had him with this one, but not so fast.
I asked him if he was suggesting that the March 24th letter was inaccurate, and he said no, but that the press reporting had been inaccurate.
Feels like the seeds of a cover-up are here.
There are still many questions tonight. For instance, why President Trump and so many people in his orbit lied about their contacts with Russia.
I don't need the Mueller report to know he's a traitor. I have a TV.
But hope springs eternal for the Democrats. Next to the stand, obstruction of justice.
President Trump engaged in obstruction of justice and other misconduct.
President who, to my reading of the Mueller report, almost certainly obstructed justice.
Did you find that to be a persuasive act of obstructing justice?
No.
But options still remain on the table for the Democrats. One perhaps being the fact that the report was redacted. Perhaps the bombshell the Democrats wanted was simply cut out of the report.
The public version has been estimated to have only 10% redactions. Volume 2 has only about 2% redactions for the public version, so 98% of Volume 2 dealing with obstruction is available to the public.
I think it's mostly backfiring on Democrats right now because it's making them look absurd. I mean, again, when you go from Russia's interfering in American elections all the way down to, well, the Attorney General didn't accurately summarize the findings of the special counsel in a way that the special counsel liked enough. I mean, it's just becoming stupid now. I don't think this is really damaging Trump's credibility. It's just turning this whole thing into even more of a joke than it already was. They're absolutely going to continue this nonsense. I think they've just backed this losing strategy and are going to keep on backing it just about as long as they possibly can. You know, they've already lost this debate, and they're still fighting it. To me, it's just kind of a joke.
You can't deny that the Democrats have drive. They've got a goal. They've got persistence. That is here in abundance. And with their eyes on the prize in 2020, we can expect that the Democratic Party will keep chasing tails.